What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Manchester United versus Huddersfield preview. Huddersfield preview. All right, so we won 1-0 away at Benfica, and I don't see what the problem is, if I'm going to be honest with you. Obviously, to anyone, we aren't playing good football at the moment. That's without a shadow of a doubt. We're not playing good football, and we went to Benfica. We went to Lisbon, and I expected an open game, and that's what I got. That's what I saw. It was an open game, but we didn't take advantage of it, and we didn't play the football that team is capable of playing. Yes, we don't have Pogba. Yes, we don't have Mkhitaryan's not up to scratch at the moment. And those are misses right now. It's basically like Mkhitaryan is injured. He's basically an extra player on the field, in my opinion, right now, because he's not up to scratch. But we went and we got a 1-0 win. Dodgy goal. We scored against the youngest keeper to ever play in the Champions League. But Rashford just whipped it in, and keeper was off his line. Just inexperience. As simple as that. It came down to inexperience, and we got lucky. We got blessed with a goal, and now we're more than guaranteed to qualify for the knockout stages. But of course, you're happy with a win. Of course you are. But every Man United fan knows that wasn't good enough. So for all the pundits, for everyone out there saying, that we didn't do what we had to, then it's obvious. I mean, we did what we had to, but we didn't do it in style. But at the end of the day, we got the 3 points. If those are the 3 points that win us the Premier League, if that's how we won the Premier League, you think anyone would care? No one cares, man. Come on, do better. Anyway, moving on from Champions League, this is the Huddersfield preview. So let's talk about Huddersfield. They have not won in the last 6 games. Okay, they have not won in the last 6 games. But that could change, because their star striker Meunier, who scored a brace on the opening day, I think, he was injured and now he's back. He's fit, so that could be a very negative thing, because he's a big guy. He's not slow, and coming up against a defense that isn't the strongest at the moment. Yes, we keep clean sheets, but we got the man in net. We have the man in net. That's a blessing. But he probably won't start, but as an impact sub, that is worrying. It's almost like bringing on Fellaini with a little bit more pace. So, that's a bit scary. They got Aaron Moy, the Australian dude. Quite good. Quality. Consistent player. Creates chances. Created the most chances in the Premier League. But he only has, 3 assists? Or something like that, 3 or 4 assists. But, unfortunate. Very unfortunate. And then there's Tom Ince, who I've liked for a bit. His dad, club legend. I liked what I saw from him in the first few weeks of the Premier League. He's quick, very quick, and he's good on the ball. So that's a bit challenging, but I believe he plays on Valencia's side, so that is kind of a cancels out each other, because he's quick, and so is Valencia. Valencia is very quick. Honestly, all I remember of them from last season is that when City played them in the FA Cup, I think it was the FA Cup, or the Capital One Cup. The EFL Cup. I can't remember which one it was, but I do remember City going to Huddersfield, and they won, but they won 1-0. Now, their manager in David Wagner is, this is gonna sound stupid to most people, but to me, he's like, you take half of Pep Guardiola. Not that Pep Guardiola is a genius, I'm not saying that at all, but his play style, and then you take half of Rafa Benitez, and that's what you get. He's pragmatic, but his team plays football. Now, they do play some good football. I did watch when they played against City. They are good on the counter. They are solid together in the defense. They hold each other, accountable, and they're a team, and that's good for Huddersfield. But they have not won in 6 games, so let's keep it that way, and let's go there and do what we gotta do. you guys don't hear a thing, so I'm not even gonna say anything. Now, as for United, back to our team. I've come to the realization, and people are gonna, people watching this are gonna be like, duh. Jose likes what he likes. Okay, he likes what he likes. He sticks with what he knows and what he feels is gonna get us to win. But that's what you do as a manager. So what I'm saying is basically irrelevant. But he likes what he likes, and he's gonna stick with who he's confident in, and that could be detrimental. But he's the guy who hands out the team sheet, so it is what it is. He's probably gonna play Mkhitaryan again, but I hope he doesn't. I'll tell you my lineup in a second. But that need not to happen. Mkhitaryan, I feel like, would be a great impact sub against a tired team, especially with Rashford being injured, which I forgot to mention. Is sad. That's a big blow. Okay, that is a big blow. Don't know how long it's gonna be, but by the way he was upset and he threw his shin pads down, that's not good. But for the looks of our team, apparently Jones and Baye are fit again, but I haven't heard the manager's press conference, so I don't know what's gonna happen. And pundits don't get it. Like, pundits really don't get it. And these are former players, which is what makes me upset, because they said the way we went to play against Liverpool, was just so demeaning and lack of trying. But do they not everyone is gonna be Pep Guardiola or Jurgen Klopp, who also settled for a point. Okay, so let's not act like Jurgen Klopp went out to win that game. Yes, he was home, but if you handed him a draw or a loss, he's gonna take it. People seem to forget the rivalry that Manchester United and Liverpool have, and I don't mean to bring up the past because that's 2 games ago, but people are still going on about it, about Jose Mourinho being this boring, pragmatic manager. He is going to get you points. He is not going to lose. He is going to get you points. So you're going to have to deal with it. Okay? As Man United fans, as myself personally, I am not upset with when we with the way we played. It wasn't the greatest, but we got a point. That at the end of the day, when you do not lose at Anfield, you do not get laughed at, and you take that to the chin. And Liverpool fans wanted to win that game, but Jurgen Klopp settled for a draw. So let's not act like he was going out to smash us. Of course, they have more chances than us, but Jose Mourinho set up the team to keep a clean sheet, and that's what we did. Okay, so we're moving on from that. Okay, and let me just say, lastly, people want to go on about Pep Guardiola and how he's killing it. Well, let me tell you something. Imagine if Pep Guardiola didn't have De Bruyne, aka Pogba. Imagine if David Silva was out. I'm going to say Fellaini. Now, I'm not comparing the two in quality, but in terms of the impact that they bring to the team, Fellaini. Now Rashford's out. Bailly is out. Jones was out. Those are our best defenders. So we're not going to play openly, because if we played openly at Anfield, if we completely went for it at Benfica, we would have got torn up. You got to be smart, and Jose Mourinho is a smart man, and he's come with 4 points from a possible 6 in the last 2 games that are both away, and you're upset about it. You pundits have got to get it together, man. Like, he's smart and he's tactically thinking. Okay, if we lose the league by a point, I'm not bothered, to be honest, because this point at Anfield is a point that we didn't lose. We got a point and instead of no points, and that's what you got to take away from it. Anyway, after my rant, let's get into the lineup. And I've got a new graphic that I know you're going to enjoy, so let's get into it. Haha. So, big Dave in that, obviously, I've gone with Valencia, Jones, Smalling, and Young. Now, Jones is apparently fit, but I don't know how fit he is, so Lindelof could play again. He could play again, very well play again. And Bailly is apparently fit as well, so who knows? He's going to partner Smalling, but I'm almost certain Smalling will start, because he's been playing decently. He isn't the best, but he's been playing quite well. And, good for him. Matic and Herrera in midfield. Obviously, no one else is available. Martial, Mata, and Lingard with Lukaku up top. Now, bringing in Lingard because he, like I said in the review of the Benfica game, Lingard offers the same attributes as Mkhitaryan, while he doesn't have the best dribbling. He doesn't have the best finishing, which is one thing that really bothers me about Lingard. But his movement is beautiful. The man moves and he's always open. He has energy for days, and he has a good cross on him. And like, it's weird. Like, his first time cross volleys are really good. I don't know what it is about that, but like, if you receive the ball over the top and you just flick it in first time across the box, really good at that. But his movement and Mkhitaryan's movement are very good. Now, Mkhitaryan, only thing missing from Mkhitaryan's game this season is his ball retention. His ball control has been absolutely just shambolic. It's just annoying to watch, to be honest. And hopefully he gets on with that, because he is amazing, okay? And that shot he took last night where it went... Could you even call that a shot, to be honest? Whatever, man. But he needs to be taken out of the team. And I understand players playing through bad form, but he's had like 6 games to play through bad form, and I'm not seeing any improvement at all. So, yeah, that's all for my lineup. Hopefully Lingard starts, but like we say, I say all the time, you just don't know with Mourinho, do you? You just don't know. He could turn him with a back 5 tomorrow. Hopefully he doesn't, but I wouldn't be surprised. But that is my lineup, okay? And my prediction for this game, I'm going to be bold, because not just because I support my club, but because we need this result. Yes, I like to grind out wins, and I like to keep consistently, taking care of teams. But we need to get back to the big score lines. Anything to do with City. I could care less, but we need to play well. And, I would rather us score big score lines with great football than to have great football with no goals, So, I'm going to predict 3-0. I'm going to say Lukaku gets a brace and Mata gets a goal. I'm going to go to the lineup one more time, mainly because I just love how beautiful it looks. David De Gea in net, Valencia, Jones, Smalling, Young as the back line, Matic and Herrera in the midfield, Lingard, Mata, and Martial behind Big Red Rom. Alright, you guys, this has been the Man United vs Huddersfield preview. Hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like and subscribe. Okay, Fantasy League is still in the description, even though you will massively take L's. But, whatever. Follow us on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. And hope you guys enjoy. It's been your boy Dave. Deuces, baby.